Good morning. Here begins our pedagogical hunting at 5:33 a.m. on Friday, the 15th of April. Let's go. Here we are with a member of our group. Alison, what do you expect from this pedagogical hunting?
I hope to learn more about our culture, open up more to nature, and learn more about Ecuador.
This is the purpose of all of us in this project.
In the Lisan Wasi Tourist Center, one of the main enterprises is the sale of handicrafts, as one of the main forms of subsistence, as he says in this interview.
Buenas tardes, ¿no? Quería preguntarle qué tipo de cosas venden aquí para subsistir. Si venden artesanías, ese tipo de... Bueno, respondiendo su pregunta, acá el hermano, muy buenas tardes, mi nombre es Ariel, que en San Wasi. Bueno, nosotros lo que vendemos, nuestro producto que es, hacemos artesanías como collares de chontas, lanzas, atrapasueños y de todo tipo de artesanía hacemos para nuestro recurso económico aquí. Y con todo lo que vendemos a las artesanías, nosotros es para nuestro bien bienestar de aquí de nuestra comunidad. Y es muchas gracias.
In Lisan Wasi, we sell mostly small and medium-sized handicrafts. Small handicrafts are sold for an average of $3, and medium-sized handicrafts sell on average for $7.50. It takes 2 hours to produce a small handicraft and 5 hours to produce a medium-sized handicraft. A day, one people have a production capacity of 10 handicrafts. With the data we have, we can now propose the exercise with the maximum daily earnings and the best production model. First, I need all the information from the exercise, and then we need to organize it in a table. Now, from the table, we assign values x, y, we obtain the restrictions and the objective function. We introduce this information in a program which will generate a graph with the answer. The solution is found at point C, with 8.67 and 1.33. These values will be rounded off as it is not practical in production to just make a fraction of something. The optimal solution is obtained at point C with 9 and 1, where fx equals 3x plus 7.5, y obtains 34.50, where x is worth 9 and y is worth 1. So to maximize their income, they must produce 9 small crafts and 1 medium craft per day to obtain 34.5 in profit. For the second activity, we must analyze in order to maximize the benefits of Lisan Wasi accommodation. In Lisan Wasi, we have a total of 4 cabins with 8 rooms, 6 double rooms and 2 triple rooms. The maximum lodging capacity is 18 people, and the cost per night is $7 per person. The objective is to maximize the hotel's income by occupying an optimal number of double and triple rooms. Again, I need all the information from the exercise, and then we need to organize it in a table. Now, from the table we assign values x, y, we obtain the restrictions, and I am going to explain the restriction 2 and 3. That means that is the maximum of that type of rooms that we have. And the last is the objective function. Then I enter the values in the program. The program presents me the following graph that tells us that the solution is at the point C with 6 and 2. Therefore, the optimal solution is obtained at point C with 6 and 2, where fx equals 14x plus 21y obtains $126, where x is worth 6 and y is worth 2. So to maximize their income, they should receive fill the 6 double rooms and 2 triple rooms daily to obtain $126 daily profit. We learned that Lisan Wasi normally receives between 50 to 100 tourists per month, and in season 200 tourists. Marketing campaigns and social events. tourists to this area is thanks to the students, especially university students, who help them to promote the area through the internet and social networks. They also have a website. They are called Lisan Wasi, and they also receive help from national and foreign foundations that provide them with publicity that helps them to make themselves known. The trip starts towards Puyo at 5:50 a.m. For the first hour, from 6:50 a.m. to 7:06 a.m., we are going at the speed of 54 kilometers per hour. For the second hour, from 7:56 a.m. to 8:10 a.m., we are going at the speed of 64 kilometers per hour. For the third hour, from 8:50 a.m. to 9:15 a.m., we were going at the speed of 80 kilometers per hour. The distance traveled from Quito to Lisan Wasi was 269 kilometers, and in our transport it took us 5 hours, 48 minutes and 24 seconds to get there.
On the physics side, learn that the types of electrical connection that a place has are in serial connections and the one made in the parallel. One of the solar sources is solar panels. Solar panels are the intermediate that makes sunlight serve as energy. The largest place has electrical energy and comes from the important sources of oxygen found in baños. A system that can supply and the source of renewable energy is under development, and one of these is the source of river found in the province of Pastas, which can be hydraulic energy. The projections of the energy flow released by the sun are used to transform it into energy that would be solar energy.
Wasi, an Amazonian culture with the different customs, and we can observe it grow in the mountains, its roots, and the representative that is the puma. The woman clothing is the same as that of Quechua woman. What stands out most in their clothing is the necklace and earring that are made from a seed called shakira. The seed necklace and the puma tooth serve to protect with animals such as the puma on snakes, and also serve to ward off bad energy and give you strength during the day. They also have colors that reflect how much they love the most. The green that reflects the jungle, the yellow that reflects the sun, the blue that reflects the water, and the red that reflects the blood of all of them. In their culture we can see he painted on their face that is wiku. Approximately the paint lasts 7 days, and they use it to go to war, and also when it is more elaborated they use it to go to an act impossible for their culture, such as you can be the culture baptism. We were able to visualize an instrument that they use, and it is the drum. An instrument made from a cedar tree, teeth of wild boar or a night monkey. This instrument serves to ward off bad energy and also to ward off danger from animals. They use it for celebration, ceremony, dance, culture, or marriage. We were able to notice the houses that are made of different materials that naturally last 10 to 20 years. They are made with wood such as chucho, seicos, that comes from the cedar tree. The costumes that they shared with us were dance, face painting, clothing, the mother tongue that is Quechua, and there are medicinal plants such as tobacco that is used to punish a child if they misbehave or to clean the nostrils. They have a way of standing out and showing others their costumes, and that is from their endeavors such as the manufacture of craft, their dance, the food that is cane and guavas, and finally the making of chocolate.
In the Lisan Wasi community live children and young people who are rooted to nature because all their lives they have been part of it. Their behaviors and conduct reflect the tradition and customs that their parents and grandparents have taught them, such as respect for nature, which is at the top of this list. From an early age, children learn Quechua, the language spoken by their parents and community members, by means of stories and songs narrated by their elders. The direct contact and time spent with nature allows them to acquire a love of knowledge about plants and animals native to the region, and they do so in a more participatory, observant way. Since in the community they are not only raised by their parents, but also by their elders. This means that they develop bonds with their community and show solidarity, which foment respect for the elders who are the ones who teach and keep alive their rituals and customs. As the children grow up, they also learn to understand their role in the community. It was observed that they have a good family relationship. Superstition and their beliefs are evident because they are afraid that something will happen to them if they do not comply with the teaching of their elders.
Native plants and their benefits. Tobacco. It is used for cough, flu, sinusitis. It is put in the eyes, one drop in each eye, to help improve eyesight and remove sticks. It is also antiparasitic, 1 tablespoon on fasting for 8 to 15 days consecutive and drop the parasite. Why use it? Clean the digestive system. They help men who suffer from the prostate and women who suffer from the urinary tract. Guava strengthens defenses and protects against diseases, improve digestions. Chicha preparation. Ingredients: yuca and water. Preparation. It is prepared with cooked cassava. Then it is put in a pan. Then it is chewed and mashed with a maso called takanamoku, which will make the mixture and the dough soft. This process takes between an hour to cook and 40 minutes to prepare it. Preparation. Then it is stored in clay pots and will let it ferment. Chemical reaction. An alcoholic fermentation is generated in which the chicha yeast convert glucose into ethanol and carbon dioxide.
Hiking is an activity that not only connects use with natural but also provides benefits for our health, both physical and mental. By walking on varied terrain, here our muscle improve our balance and endurance, burn calories, and help maintain and heart when improving blood circulation and reduce the rise of heart disease. Hurting is an activity that involves intense mobilization of material and human recurse. In this context, physical preparation is resistance, strength, and speed are essential. For example, the FOBS is an activity that men carries on to hunt animals and bear, as well as to protect themselves from any species. Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Erixa Cuello y nosotros queremos saber cómo transmite el ¿Cómo llega a transmitir el turismo a los ciudadanos, a todos?
Bueno, para transmitir el turismo tanto como locales, nacionales, extranjeros, gracias a los estudiantes de la carrera de universitarios, tanto los visitantes de aquí, nos ayudan a promocionar en el internet, en Facebook, en la página. Estamos como Lisan Wasi, entonces gracias a ellos y también las fundaciones, tanto nacionales, extranjeros, nos ayudan con la capacitación del marketing, de la publicidad. Entonces gracias a eso, gracias al internet, estamos haciendo conocer aquí primero en la provincia, luego en el país, luego al mundo entero.
Muchas gracias.
De nada.
Buenas tardes. ¿Nos podrías decir unas palabritas en quichua y su traducción, por favor?
Ali chishi waukikuna panikuna kayma lisan wasima paktamushkamanta kaypi ñukanchik kawsanchik kumbirasha yakukunata kuyrasha sachakunata kuyrasha eso nomás.
¿Y su traducción?
Bueno, buenas tardes hermanos y hermanos, sean bienvenidos acá a la comunidad de Lisan Wasi. Nosotros estamos aquí lo que es compartiendo nuestra cultura y nuestra cosmovisión, lo que es cuidando la selva, cuidando el agua, patrimonios culturales y naturales.
Muchas gracias.
The connection with nature unites us with God. This experience of coexistence was a path to connect with God. Signs all nature such as trees, plants, animals, people, plus what lives in the planet Earth is God's creation. In the midst of walking along the trails, many of us feel safe, relaxed. We reflect on how immense and beautiful our world is. We take into account that time together in a new and silent place can become a connection with God and ourselves. Also, the motivational tags make us aware that to get to know more about the world is not just about taking photos, but about seeking the beauty that surrounds us. By connecting with God, it helps us find meaning in life, know ourselves better, know what decisions to make or not make. We can be guided by Him and find for strength in our faith. For that, in this story, we learned more about God than He has created. Inform us more about the encyclical of Pope Francis, Laudato Si, which means in Spanish, Alabado seas. This tells us that as Franciscans, let us see the common good for the world by improving our life project.